And I'm Kristen from Rage Against the Minivan.
And you're watching Dishing on Downton.
This was a good episode.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, aside from the tragedy, but we'll get to that in a minute. But it was, stuff happened.
Yeah, stuff was
like
happening.
It was a packed-in episode.
It's like Julian felt us. He felt us.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening. I know that you just filmed it right after we filmed this, of course, yeah.
Right.
I mean, you were waiting to hear from
our
us.
feedback was
right.
Important. Yeah. You're welcome, everyone. But yeah, I loved the house party. I mean,
it was just flurry of activity, people moving fast, lots of little plot lines,
witty banter,
great
dressed up,
costumes, and I mean,
I feel like we were back to Downton stuff that I kind of liked.
Me too. I really felt like I was back in the swing of things.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so we have a visitor, a male visitor, Lord Gillingham.
He's cute.
Very cute, and the sexual tension with him and Mary is there.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yes. And I mean, obviously, they go out riding.
Yeah. Which was, I mean, you can tell that she's not in it.
No.
Even when he invites her riding, she's like, anyone else? Would anyone else like to go riding?
Trying so hard, and everybody's like, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks, we're good. Busy.
But it was neat to see them kind of connect on business stuff.
Yes.
And
I like it.
I do too.
I don't want to like it. You find yourself thinking, you don't want to be like, hit that, Mary. Because
do
you? It's only been 6 months. I mean, how much did we cry over Matthew last year? We were like, oh,
I want something for her. And I feel like the business stuff is a good distraction. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, I want it to happen, but then I feel like I'm being a bad person for wanting it to happen because it's only been 6 months and she's obviously still completely tormented, with Matthew's death. But at the same time, she's pepping up.
She is.
And Lord Gillingham is not so bad on the eyes.
No, he's cute. He's cute. Very cute.
It
was interesting, though, to see Matthew's mother reacting to that little flirtation.
Oh, yeah.
She was really struggling with it.
She was struggling. And I think that was a really nice, honest moment.
Yes, I did too.
Because that would be happening.
Absolutely. And it was interesting to see her connect with both Violet and Tom in that. And Violet gave her some nice words, of advice.
Once again,
Violet. Pep talk, I know.
Matriarch.
And then Tom, I feel like they really connected in their grief.
Yes.
And, almost have that thought of like, could she become kind of a surrogate mother for Tom? And could they connect in that way?
That could happen too.
Yeah.
And, speaking of Tom, though, Tom and
Edna.
Yeah.
She's coming on hot and heavy. She seems...
Here, have some whiskey. I probably put some roofies in it.
Oh my gosh, I know. Like, trying to get him drunk. And
she is such a little whore.
She seems conniving.
Yeah, she is. She's always got that, twinkle in her eye.
And her and
she
Thomas.
Needs to hook up with Thomas. Why can't they? They can't hook up. I forgot about that. But, I mean, maybe he's bi. I don't know. But, can't they just do it?
Like her. I don't like her. And there at the end, it seemed like she went in his room and
they probably had sex. If she has his baby or something, I'm just gonna puke on myself. Oh, I'm sure she is. And then I will vomit in my mouth 100 times. I hate it. Ugh. Oh, what is up with downstairs? Patmore nearly had a heart attack.
Oh, she's freaking out
about the dinner and the service.
Because it's just been so long. They've had a party or something.
I think so. She was losing it.
So it looks like she's having a heart attack, but she was not. And the
just
doctor
a little anxiety. Oh, what's that all about?
And then Gillingham's servant Green, who they keep calling Gillingham, which is awkward.
Totally. He's
being super flirty with Anna through the whole episode. Seems like a nice enough guy, and then
until okay. First off, I was really uncomfortable watching that. And
I was too.
And I think obviously it's a horrible situation, but I think lots of times I watch things and you see it and you're like, oh, that's horrible. But I really almost had to turn it off.
Well,
it was
brutal.
It was brutal. I mean, the beating her up beforehand, and then the way they were juxtaposing it with the opera singer, and she was screaming and she was hitting those high notes. And my first question would have to be, did this have to happen to Anna? I mean,
Let Anna and Bates be happy for a second.
Can they be happy for a second?
Never.
It's like prison, crazy old wife. Then they finally get together. They get in the house, and then this happens, and I'm just, God, why did it have to happen to Anna?
Yeah, I was so frustrated.
It was just very uncomfortable. The whole thing was just
so uncomfortable. Well, at the beginning of the episode, there was a warning, like some scenes maybe.
Oh, that's right.
And Mark was like, "What's going to happen? This is usually a pretty clean show," and then it's like, "Oh."
Oh, I just can't believe that happened.
I can't either.
Oh,
that was terrible.
It's terrible.
And the way he hit her, I mean, like hitting her, beating her up, I mean, he's leaving proof. It was horrible.
Obviously he is a evil person. And, oh gosh, I just don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know what's going to happen with her.
What's going to happen is it's going to be horrible. And
I mean, how do you even recover from that? And with Bates, what's going to happen with Bates and her? It can't be good.
No.
Which sucks. It's just like, I don't understand why they always have to be having the issues. Like, can't someone else? Well, I guess everybody has the issues.
Actually, no one's happy.
No one's
on the whole show.
Happy. No one is ever happy.
Everyone has problems. Okay, speaking of problems, so Tom is really feeling the class difference at this dinner party.
Violet too. She had some massive quips in there. It's like the minute I want her to be my grandma, then I'm like,
you're a bitch,
you are such a bitch, Violet.
She is.
She made him feel like shit.
So wise and so bitchy. Yeah, she totally did. And then that Duchess was being very kind to him.
I know.
But he felt like, she was rooting out his...
Yeah, so he's obviously got insecurities.
Poor Tom.
He always has, but I think they were getting better, and now with this, everyone coming in for the party, I think they really started to rise up again. Yeah. And so he's
spinning.
He's spinning, and I wonder if he's kind of like, okay, you know what, I don't belong here. Yeah. We need you there. We need you there.
Yeah.
Don't leave us, Branson.
I know. Okay, so there was, speaking of class issues, all this stuff with the opera singer and where will she eat, and certainly she couldn't be in the dining room.
Right.
And
that was weird.
Carson's and Robert are just being totally snooty about it, and then Cora had a fit because they were relegating her to her room. And then she comes out and ends up being a wine connoisseur, and she and Robert connect over that.
Right.
So snooty. I mean, so ridiculous.
They're so snooty.
I don't get why the servants are snooty, though. I mean, it's one thing for Robert to be snooty, but for Carson's, who is a servant, to
but he's always been that way. So uppity. But I love him. I don't mind that he's. I don't mind that he's uppity, because I feel like you get glimpses of his heart here and there, and his relationship with Mary has always been
he's more of a father.
My favorite.
Than Robert.
He loves her and will do anything for her, and. Awesome. Okay, so what else went on?
The card playing.
That one guy's like totally like screwing everybody.
Yeah, so Samson is taking everyone's money.
Right.
And Gregson, oh my gosh, Edith and Gregson are trying so hard for Gregson to connect with Robert, and Robert is not having it. So Gregson takes his opportunity with the cards, which was really awesome.
Smart.
Yeah.
I mean, I like him.
So he basically cheats Samson and kind of exposes that Samson had cheated everyone else.
Yes.
And then he forgives everyone's debts, so now Robert thinks he's the shit.
Of course. When Robert's getting more money back, if that's anything to do with money coming back to him or in his hands, he loves that person. Because he's so into the money. Yeah. But so that just, he's in. Yeah. He's in like Flynn.
Yeah. Robert likes him now.
So now they're going to get married or whatever, and they have a lot of sex and whatever.
What else happened? Oh, the quadrangle, which we always have to talk about. So Jimmy's trying to show off, opens a thing of jam, falls on the floor somehow, and injures his hand. That mostly has to be Mostly has to be sent in his place, and there's drama about this is beneath me, even though he's been shoveling coal.
Yeah, beneath you? I mean,
take a job.
Take a job, will ya?
More of the quadrangle. I just don't care.
I don't care.
I don't like Jimmy. I don't like Anna or Ivy.
I don't really like Daisy. Any of them. Daisy's bugging. She always
whatever.
Bugs. Where's her old man that loves her so much? Remember what's his name's dad?
I know, that was sweet.
That was sweet. I wonder if he'll come back. I don't know. So is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. But I enjoyed this episode. I give this a hearty 2 thumbs up.
I give it 2 thumbs up, although I'm pissed at the choice of Anna.
Right.
And that was really uncomfortable. But you know what? At least it was a womp womp womp. At least Julian Fella's stepping it up, right?
Yes. It's getting interesting.
It's getting interesting. So we will see you guys next week.